I mean, they didn't even look like they belonged outside of North America at all. They got
I guess.
owned. So
I mean, I wouldn't say they got owned, but that they definitely lost all their games. We casted a lot of their first games, and we kept seeing close losses.
I think it's just nice for 6E to have a map like that. If confidence is what you need, confidence is what you get off something like that. Now double down on it, why don't ya? Easier said than done. We'll be watching Falcons try to take back control of this situation, but you won't take back control of mid. Bomb dropped in front of you. Magisk worried about the long push because Nyx just stomps his way forward. You're going to let him know you're coming, that's for sure. Halzerk still has a teammate to work with in this 2 versus 3, but everybody from Falcons starting to come back for bomb. JT steps it up a notch. Didn't have to say his name much throughout that first map. Waiting for the next fights. There's the swing out of Magisk. Ooh, trying to unravel it. TeSeS getting the kill from middle's big. JT now stuck between the last two. Oh, he taps him out. Magisk trying to step forward through the doorway. One shot between JT and the clutch. It's right there for the taking, but missed chances coming through proves too much to handle, and TeSeS takes it over.
Important round here. Of course, single-digit loss back on train. And yeah, Falcons, you can see that people are upset with them because, well, there still should be a bar. Even if there might be a roster move coming up after this, it's only a roster move to try to improve the team, not save it. They were already getting very good. So you wouldn't expect, I mean, no one who was not North American would have any high expectations or expectations at all for complexity, of course. But they kind of did exactly what we hoped they would, you know, not start to doubt themselves just because of the ones and zeros on losses, but actually contextualize their results as close losses. And then they did it at home, and now they're trying to translate that into a best-of-3 win.
You know, they kind of took their whooping, went back home, won regionally, powered up in an online environment within European competition, although Tier 2. Today is the day.
Today is the day.
And it's a map win. You know, that's also the elusive thing. We talk about
today is the day.
All the close ones that they had on LAN in the last 3 months versus EU competition, it was never even a map win. Close, yes, never a map win. We broke new ground with that train victory. And a force buy in the second round of Dust 2 could make Falcons look like fools. Is today really the day?
Today is the day. I mean, they just look so much better on train. It's kind of alarming. Yeah, like we casted Eternal Fire versus them, which was like the best start you could have.
Yes.
And then they lost that game.
Yep.
And so
in overtime,
we were like, man, if you didn't watch this, you would just think, oh, they're on a 5-match loss streak or whatever. Because they just could not close. But then there's players like 6E and Nyx who just literally are just getting more and more experience versus better teams. There's no way around it. They need that. I think Nyx is so impressive because in those close losses, he played like he has had like a year or two of at least Tier 2 European experience, which is really, I'd say it's a pretty big compliment. And we saw him anchoring just now on train. He's kept that up. It's very quality play out of him. Not somebody who I heard a lot about before he joined Complexity. I had one friend who was a big fan of his.
Frustration.
Smash a table, why don't you? I know someone who can hold their nerve. Halzerk.
Changed man. It's easier when you're winning.
That's true. That's true. That's why we haven't heard of that. And they aren't even coming close to losing anything. Unstoppable, like it's 2014 again.
Force buy back for Falcons and some catwalk control that comes with no resistance whatsoever out of the Complexity camp. Shot towards the cat walk up. That'll be the warning sign, but are the rest of these Falcons players so far ahead that Sixy gets caught off? We'll see. Peeks into 3 players around that corner. Can't do much to hold them all back. Goes swinging towards top ramp. Famas doesn't get entirely away from him. This M4 to support. That's good damage out of Grim, and they'll queue up the cleanup. Nyx arrives with the MP9, and Magisk's Desert Eagle unable to find anything. Pistols out, Complexity sweep away with AK upgrades at that.
I feel like they can't lose.
Today's the day.
Yeah, today is the day, man. Liberation Day.
Look at him go.
It's Liberation Day.
Ouch.
What happened?
Liberation Day.
But in a good way this time.
Okay. Let's go Complexity. Hoorah!
Complexity stocks are going to go through the roof.
Today
Liberation Day
is the day. Maybe.
No, maybe.
Perhaps.
Don't do that.
Potentially.
Let's project some confidence, okay? Liberation!
On the top of middle, all too easy here. Off of the catwalk, the swing comes through. Falcons sat down. Today is the day.
It's the day.
Complexity win a best of 3 on LAN in Europe.
In Europe.
With an American core.
Yeah.
The most American team out there at the moment.
Especially because of Hellzerk.
I suppose Wildcard with recent changes can say that too, but... Oh no, Stan's Canadian, right?
Yep.
One of us.
He's ours.
Damn. Tessa's taken his sweet time with the Glock, and it almost paid off, but 1 health will keep that JT belt of utility prime for the next one. 3-1 CT start. Complexity.
I wonder if Monacy's watching. Liberation Day.
Hey, Ilya.
You are so sick, Ilya.
But it's okay, because Falcons have guns. And Falcons have the ability to turn around a situation like this. Look at that roster, Launders. Those names from top to bottom on Falcons can't be losing to Complexity.
They were just getting good. They were getting really good, actually.
So how has this happened? How did map 1 go down so smooth?
Complexity were also good, man. They were just as good. In fact, they were a lot better in many situations. In terms of ecos, Complexity cast an enormous shadow over Falcons here on Dust 2 and Train. The key rounds.
Till for the exit. Climb up onto the Xbox. Extra util for JT to hang on to middle with. Looks like Cat's the point of contention yet again. Frag grenade goes deep and misses its mark. Lingering smoke grenade out into the B site. That's gonna peel GT back. Ooh, that's not ideal.
Not at all.
Complexity.
Well, Falcons aren't going to work off of this in any real sense, and Sixy picks one thought. He's got a right-left split here. It flashes excellent. Oh man, spray while blind. Not bad, JT.
And Hallzerk deep from the base of the ramp finds his. Nyx is under pressure. Oh, and Magisk just going to pop him along the wall. Loses that support out middle, and that's the bomb plant with it. Will they retake? You've already got Grim deep around through the T-spawn. The timing will work on this.
They're fast.
Molotov in front of it. This is absolutely doable here. Tesses and Magisk versus Grim and Hallzerk, the remnants of Complexity.
Going for window first. They can pin car. Magisk, we'll see.
Player up above him guaranteed. Grim emerges out from tunnels. Magisk drops the ball. Tesses gets popped, and it's Complexity in with the retake plus time. They go 4-1 up over Falcons. To hell with your B site.
I think that's a good example of what's going wrong or what's going better for complexity. Like you miss a little bit, you're dead. The same thing on Train. There wasn't anything super special about any of their tactics that they used, but their fundamentals were looking good. They're scaling outside, their shots getting hit. You saw that in the Deagle round when they lost a single player. It's kind of what we just saw in the Mongols match, sort of on display again. Now, Falcon should be better than this. But complexity, they understood the assignment today. It's going to be a Dust 2 victory.
I mean, winless in the last 3 months on this map if Falcons don't win this one. We're 5 rounds into this, so great on complexity to show us they've got the signs of life.
Little asleep at the wheel, it feels. Kind of a hard team to prep for right now, for sure. Good amount of matches, but all online. None of the opponents you normally play against. Chill guys. You know, what are you going to learn from a chill guys match? Maybe they should have tried to find some meaning.
It's a quick stomp back, though, to go over stacking onto the A site. Nico obviously hears it all. So you've positioned your scout into the pit, and you'll leave it here to work on its own. That's versus the op of Halzerk, tucked down behind A site boxes.
Goodness.
Big ask of Magisk here, but if he can just hit that headshot or follow up with his now one body shot secured. But all the while, you still got this double rifle setup. So you had here on Catwalk, lineup's good. And then we get that AUG from Nyx again. Good deagle shot from Nico. That's what they need. Scout still keeping its head down. That's a second player tagged by it. Magisk has opened this door. And the bomb gets scooped up by Nico, who doubles that back towards top middle.
This is where Nyx could go for an upper push. He definitely should. And he finds it. So it looks like there's, you know, Nico who's going to run away towards A since there's a pit player. And Magisk will have to wait for him to come over. But I think that Nyx's rotation just makes this a lot easier. Still 2 players here alive on the site. And we'll see if they can complement each other. Oh, just a perfect peek at a Grim.
Yep. And then Magic's on the approach with the scout to finish the one.
He's been hitting shots with it.
He also tagged up Halzerk, who's his next opponent, but he's got to go back for bomb. And that opens up great timing here for Nyx. Obviously, 15 seconds, not enough. He's going to try to save this, but we'll see what complexity throw at him at the very end of the round. You kill him after time, you're cooking. Nyx waiting for it, down to 5. There's the frag. Oh, last CT is good to go, just running back into the spawn. Time expires. Complexity comfortably move up to 5-1.
Very comfortably. They had to save it with the double cat setup. The spray down after JT lost his initial duel, but it's about as scary as it got. Yeah, you tell me what's going on. I need another perspective.
My perspective is that Sixie's having his best match in a complexity jersey.
Let's go.
And that it's actually clicking.
It's clicking, yeah.
You know, for a North American player to come to Europe with as little experience as both of them had, that is a daunting task. And they are now a prime example of the ability to crank it.
Oh, they're cranked right now.
To step up to the plate. You know, you're allowed to be shaky on your first European outing. It's the great pilgrimage of Counter-Strike. As a North American, to head to Europe and to struggle is what is expected of you. To come back for second servings and to send a statement like this through the pack at PGL Bucharest. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it looks like a 6-1 lead with a map in their back pocket.
Oh, they got the long kill as well. The lurk fails here from Magisk. Bro, this is like no chance anywhere. They're gonna walk right into the upshot of Halzerk. Is that what's about to happen? Oh, they do. Shot doesn't get hit, but they do. And JT's gonna hear the climb up. All on 60 now.
He's been solid.
Yeah.
He's up against Nico here. Just you versus the best rifler of all time. Headshot connected. Grim with the double down. AUG on full display here from the Cole camp.
No one's failing. Like, no one's just like, it just, you know, there's no abject failures in sprays. They're just...
Falcons are.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Wow. The setup works out well. No one even tosses a bit of utility to try to help out. One smoke for the escape, a smoke on tunnels at least. They're very confident about what they can do and what they can't do.
Again, that Deagle on the hunt, but Cat player peels back quickly. Doesn't want to be the first casualty in a critical juncture like this. Double op for Halzerk and Nyx. Interesting change-up for Complexity in a round versus pistols, but not able to catch Kicksand climbing over top. Here comes that sudden burst into the B site. Very awkward here for Nyx. And he gets pressured, but recovers. Nico's Deagle connects to the one, and Magisk's Tech 9 takes forward that space bomb crossing over. Caught on the reload. Now things get weird. You've suddenly put yourself in a troublesome spot, but at least Grim has slipped the net back around through tunnels.
Wait, would Kicksand have called this? Okay, they're watching tunnels at least.
Magix just can't miss, and he won't. In the meanwhile, Halzerk connects with the Desert Eagle. It's you versus two. We talked about how the... Yeah, I just threw that away? Okay. All right.
Let me at him.
Let me do it with the Deagle. And listen,
he's weighing me down.
I'm down to see it. 2 kills to come your way. Just looks to keep the costs high. Go! Okay! That's what we're talking about. Halzerk sends them a message.
Oh my goodness. Runs
away, scoops back up his op, and clears all of Falcons. Here you go. Have a piece of meat. A measly second round.
Oh man, that's something you do in matchmaking. You know, you shoot 6 bullets. I got 1 left. I'm gonna get this headshot. He drops the op and spawn, comes in for the Deagle exits just to send a message. I don't miss.
Yeah, no, Grim's right on it. They won a round, but I feel like they just lost it.
Yeah. It's an expensive one.
But
good flash.
Obviously, great chance for Falcons to get into this half.
It's actually, well, it's more than good. It's necessary if they don't do it now, because that was so expensive.
60 hears the stomping of that long player,
but he's doing approach is very smart.
Yep.
This is always the guarantee to flank both players who could watch this. So.
Old 60 would have stepped forward into Tessus.
Drunk.
New 60 takes his time and wraps around T-spawn.
On a coffee.
And information is everything this round for Complexity. They can justify this triple A stack. All you have to do is hold this back. Falcons.
Oh, that shot!
Read like a book, and Halzerk hits the headshot nonetheless.
Do they cross? They do.
Get the ramp challenge up into the cap play. Goal! Great trade potential, but Magis denies it. And Nyx trying to find some kind of contact through that smoke. This is Magis to make the difference. And a bomb plant undeniable. 2 players inside of this site. Magis with the triple kill. Nyx not able to find anything as his teammates fall all around him. Quad kill out of Magis.
That was lovely, that spray down. First shot, first few bullets, only do some damage, but then the adjustment over to elbow, that's it. He's also the first guy to get across right after they throw the Molotov down. Just a critical moment for Magis.
Thomas and MP9's out for Complexity. It was a great start, but that momentum could fizzle out. Great opening kill on long. We'll see the reaction out of Falcons as they go for Fast Cat.
The op is taken back. But do you want to run it to A? The op is still over here.
And now it's in the right set of hands.
Oh, it's an important counter smoke here from Nyx, and he's got vision in between the lurk smoke and his. And they've got to slow down, and Halzerk's coming forward. Oh, nice shot, Nico.
That's what they needed. Op hits the ground.
Interesting, though, playing Goose.
with an M4. JT the Faum is down beneath it.
They're not super ready for this.
They're gonna try to clear off Nico. 60 steps up. Oh, can't get the second though. Bomb now on site. Here comes Grim. Denied by Magisk. Rifles in hand for Falcons. Magisk is stepping it up a notch and then some. 13 kills, 7 deaths. Trying to be the glimmer of hope for Falcons on this T side. Never too late to recover. Nick's gonna gun down Tesses. 2 players to go. He's got the kid if he wants to chance it, but it looks like he'll just go for the save instead. And that is Falcons breaking through, closing the gap, and also bottoming out the economy of complexity.
Yeah, I mean, actually, still a very nice round here from Falcons, despite losing that opening gambit. The up does nothing right after, of course. It's the Nico difference.
Terrorists win.
It's kind of a unique spot, him standing up against that wall, waiting for someone to push off of Cat. Alas, Talzerk's 3rd death.
2 spotted.
They're playing Jedi mind control games right now.
Oh my god. More where that one came from though. Damage done.
They're still going, man.
Nix has got the AK. Here comes 60 down through middle. Ooh, Nico's able to recover that. Quick attack from the back. Denied. Magisk just sits back on long control. And Bomb is comfortably in spawn. Sketchy,
Man,
sketchy.
Grim really holding his nerve here.
Didn't expect this.
Long.
Nico seems worried about it. Oh, it's not as clean as it could have been, but Degster could still be pushed over the line. Nico up on the wall, gets found out. Nix to be the hero here.
Bomb back and spawn Degster on 8 HP.
A round like this would just jolt Complexity's confidence back alive, but you've got Magisk, who's been their savior. Dude,
fully walked it.
His timings are 280.
And he
keeps this up.
He's actually ahead, right? There's no way they check a flank this early after they've cleared things out.
Just with no hesitation. So long as Nix keeps up this tempo, they will not hold for him, but he does decide to stall.
He doesn't believe how far he got. He actually had a really great position to actually keep moving. And
Now Dexter's back. Oh, but it's still Nix to exit. The element of surprise is gone. Opper on the angle, jumping shots to Magisk. Ambitious here, Halser gets it. Headshot's his. 2 kills out from Dexter, but left only on 8 HP. The climb up, is it predicted? Oh, it's just the leg shot. Halser gets it over the line. Huge round for Nix.
oh, was it through the baskets?
One of the 2.
Oh my goodness.
Either way, Heartbreak Hotel Falcons and 7 CT rounds Complexity.
Ooh, that's a tough situation, man. And Dexter couldn't, he was completely sort of like blocked by them as well. But it's this play from Nix. The timing's extraordinary. Could have even moved ahead a little faster on the long flank, maybe called to wait for a second and, oh.
Leg shot.
Yeah, it looks like a leg shot. I guess he's aiming for the head in case someone just comes to peek, standing on the boxes.
Oh, in a half that's already gone so wrong for Falcons, you let a round like that come through. That is a reminder of the Scout and Deagle round that Complexity put forward on Train.
They've won so many more rounds like that. They just look so much stronger, straight up.
Complexity with X Factor. Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah, that's really the best part, isn't it? Just straight up X Factor. It's winning all the raw duels. Oh, that one's not coming to you, Dexter. Nice recovery.
Great spin back to kill the suicide push. Halzerk's op remains posted, looking for the answer, but he gets off the angle just as the swing comes through. Frag grenade will find chip damage on both. That's good for JT. He goes in. Second player back behind it. JT cleans up the assists in from Halzerk, and that smoke remains for the exit. He can depart uncontested.
Oh, so comfortable behind the Molotov as well. Just like, I can come back into this fight, but
again.
Nice one for Dexter.
Dexter on the absolute recovery this round, trying to keep Falcons' hopes alive in the 12th.
Both teams understand the importance of this round right here. and Og in the double B play and the bomb heading in this direction. And the op is going to get onto the angle a little later, but there's no op waiting for him. Oh, it's perfect.
Og up close.
Nick's still there waiting perfectly for his teammate to escape.
He's got to be careful with the nade, though. Kicksand swings. Nick's able to reposition back to the car. He's still got the op to hang on to. Halzer is not missing shots.
That's beautiful.
And that is another for Cole.
That's a fluid transposition into that setup. Excellent with the nade, delays for the perfect amount of time into the op in the doorway. And Nyx immediately goes up to double stack. How are you supposed to predict all of these different changes?
It's a well-oiled machine in complexity with individuals that have not left any slack out there. Every moment they have a chance to strike, they have. Every kill that comes their way seems to deliver. There's not a weak link.
There isn't.
And on top of that, Halzer goes 16-3 on this half.
Massive, man. He was so critical. In that one round that he pushes off of Cat when Grim gets the op for him, he dies, they lose. It was just like his output mattered so much every step of the way.
Not one missed shot here from Halzer.
They're doing a really great job when it comes to trust, too. Just, you know, about how slowly they get out of something, when they stick around, when they go for flanks. One or two moments of hesitation, maybe just like, how is this going so well type of moments. But outside of that, they've got 8 rounds here. They don't even play this map.
They haven't won this map in the last 3 months.
Which is to say they have not won this map as a team.
What a day to piece it all together. This could be. 8-4 lead looks good, but T-side a different beast. And Kicksan already carving a path through the tunnels. This is really going to start to justify that triple A setup. But it's still going to bank on Nico holding them back, and that is
miss him.
A fragile Nico at the moment, 8-12.
Kicksan thinks he's being held, doesn't actually see a single T on the map. So technically there could be a late flank through playground. The full rotation is not in. Usually you want to have the 5 here. Cat play comes in.
Smoke drops down to the spawn, 3 players into elbow. Dexter gets gushed. This is not ideal. Kicksan will catch JT, that's good. Tesses, Nico, and Magisk with a kill a pop. And that's what they were looking for. Everybody thrives inside the attack. It was looking scary because of positioning, but the headshots remain clean.
Where was the bomb plant there? Did the bomb planter take a fight?
Never got over.
CT? Oh, okay. All right.
Stopped on the cross. That's the kind of pistol Falcons need. These rounds have breathed life into complexity throughout the series. And Dexter's now been tagged up by the scout as well.
Yeah, he's on a scout fighting a scout who should be on a save. They didn't even get a bomb plant on that round.
Nope. Yet they walk into this one with a Galil, a scout.
And yeah, Dexter doesn't even get his damage off. Oh, Nyx gets killed towards A.
Hold on, no way. Not again.
They want to change this up a little bit.
And he drops into CT.
Oh!
No way with the 60.
Made it happen.
Tech9 kill into the Galil. No way! You can't stomach these again! Complexity are making Falcons look like chumps.
Yeah, like a joke, man. They've won so many of these rounds. But it's also like, what's with the Deagle power? How are they getting these instant kills? That one's on the ramp from... was it 60?
Yep.
Coming up a Cat by himself. No utility, right? He just takes that raw duel on ramp and hits it. Instant headshot.
Or Nyx.
Yeah, it was one of the two. It might have been
got
Nyx
the frag and then dropped into CT.
Oh, they both have 2 kills, yeah.
60 walks out door and gets the 2 B players dead. From a Tech9 to the Galil. Oh, man. Complexity have Falcons sweating now. Wow. We're talking about the same complexity that was considered the most underwhelming roster move coming into 2025.
Yeah, no kidding. Replacing a liege with somebody that on the international stage nobody has even heard of.
Zero experience outside of North America.
Yes.
And their first outing kind of got laughed out of the region. Back to the drawing board and back with a vengeance. Because this isn't just a better game plan, nor just perfect tactics. We're talking about a complexity that is bringing X Factor to Desert Eagles over the likes of Nico. Sixy has more Deagle kills today than Nico.
So does Nyx. Maybe JT's not the best Eagle in North America anymore because of his own damn teammates.
Got players stacked up inside of the B site with pistols. Magisk not able to get it done with the Deagle. Flash finds Kixan unprepared. Here comes Nico, but it's only the one. M4 in through doors, doubles down. Big pickup from Tesses. JT finds timing on the flank. And that last member of Falcons now gets spotted. The turnaround from JT. Johnny gets it done. 10-5, Complexity on the brink of an upset.
Yeah, no kidding. The turnaround from Complexity as a whole. The investment, how deep does that run? Because they had one M4 to work with.
That's all they had.
But you got to trust the JT flashbangs, man. That's the other thing. Every single site exec has excellent flashes behind them.
It's all they had.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, not everyone wins on Liberation Day. Sometimes even America does.
Falcons out of money.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Complexity just gonna wrap up in 11th with absolute ease. Kixan, you can't really hide there.
You didn't tell him.
He's like, that's my kill.
Yeah, Sixy did not say a word.
Everybody locked in for Complexity, making a joke of the Falcons here in this one. 11-5, absolutely free. Cole are locked in.
It doesn't even feel like it's an upset right now.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Rare Atom beat VP. 3D Max.
They beat the Mongols, who they've never beaten before, and Complexity win a LAN match for the first time in history. Today
is the day.
It's the day.
Surely at this point, 11-5, I mean, even the biggest Falcons fan, I don't know what you're holding on to. On an individual level, this team is just getting outdone.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe holding on to Magisk a little bit. He said, back in my day, we never lost to North Americans, okay? This is just the 2025 liquid to me. Nico needs to mold up a new mouse stat if he wants to keep up with us. Oh.
Gets bested by Grim.
Big time.
One of the few gun rounds that Falcons have had to work with on the CT side. And it is Nico down first. It's a day of infamy for Complexity, where the two lesser experienced American players will walk away with higher ratings than the greatest rifler Counter-Strike has ever seen. This may be Falcons with changes on the horizon, but the realest change is this that Complexity have brought to the table today. Magisk down to half health. Frag grenade goes sailing past them. It's already pressure. Mac-10 up in their grill.
Oh, get him out of here, man.
Grim takes his sweet time with the mid play. Complexity seemingly can do no wrong, and Falcons no right. Kixan gets dropped by the lower tunnel play. Doubled down by Grim. Just headshots from him. And he will walk away like it's nothing. 3 kills to his name. Falcons will face 7 map and match points.
Oh my goodness. And you know, when we talk about the Mongols match, we're expecting a better day 2 and 3. I'm expecting the same for the Falcons, but like, how much are they going to pop up compared to this? They are actually playing like they're dead somehow, which is kind of wild to say.
Top of that complexity, though. I mean, to hell with what the Falcons have in store.
Can't hit a shot.
It's just the fact that complexity hit everything. It's like been laser beams.
Yeah.
From pistols to rifles. Halzerk's op, I don't think I've seen it miss. And Grim is getting instant entries.
It's been fun.
Where are the Falcons?
It's all about the Eagles now.
That's true. Oh my God. Open the cigar box, Jason Lake.
Yeah, send over a couple.
Today's the day. Huge risk in this roster. The most underwhelming change.
They wanted to take up
entering
the
2025.
mantle of building up new stories in America.
Yep.
Thank you for doing that.
Yes.
And look what we've got.
You've got Falcons by the scruff of their neck. Nyx and Sixy burn out the lower tunnel control. You've got Nico's Deagle hiding behind Xbox, supported now by the FAMAS above him. Looks like Nyx could get caught off guard by this. He's got teammates coming at this. Complexity, it's not just a win on the line. It's an embarrassment for the Falcons if they can't turn this around. Nico in between two. They're both turned and he misses. Absolutely flat day for the Falcons and a glorious moment for this new complexity project. They can go running into that B site with no resistance because that's what it's been all day long. A team whose land wins had eluded them come into this on an 11-match win streak, mostly regional domestic competition, an online qualifier that goes flawless, and they hit the ground running in Bucharest. All you have to do is topple Tesses. Health advantage, but look at Halzerk, 20-5. Sixy's best outing in a complexity jersey on the line, and this is where they end them. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Complexity in Bucharest. Today is their day.
Well, if you're a Complexity fan, it doesn't get better than that. A huge signature win over Falcons. If you're a Falcons hater, obviously it's a great day as well. You know, come in under this cloud about is the roster going to change? Munacy's joining. It should be a jubilant occasion. They were all smiles at the start of the day. Not so much now. Really tough day at the office for all the Falcons.